little Beyonce, don't you agree? I knew Dory would like that. It's my song. I love that song. Wow. It is such a tremendous honor and a joy for me to be standing here amongst so many friends in this room to accept the recognition for my work as an entrepreneur. It's actually incredibly humbling to be introduced by my dear friend Carol Burnick, who received the Business Leader Award, like Michelle did, in 1992, and her mother, Bernice Lavin, also received that award in 1973. I would like to first express, truly like everyone else has, my deepest gratitude to Dory for just her incredible spirit, as well as Molly and the entire team at the YWCA for all the work they do here in our city and throughout the area to eliminate racism and empower so many women every day. Your impact is obviously felt by so many in this room and beyond. And so I guess I would like to echo what Aletha and Brandy said. Please open your hearts and obviously, share your generosity as you can to support the work of the Y. As many of you may or may not know, the past several years for me have been ones of great transition and significant change. In 2016, probably like many people who have gone through this before, I had to embark on an unexpected and very painful divorce after 18 years of marriage. In 2017, I had to then navigate the uncharted waters of being a single mother to my 5 school-age children, while simultaneously protecting the company that I had founded out of my suburban basement almost 2 decades prior. Then in late 2017 and again in early 2018, my wonderful parents, Tom and Shirley Kenahan, died 14 weeks to the very day of one another after 64 years of marriage. They were incredible examples of unconditional love, everyone, the best, and they were my best friends. Through all this unimaginable and excruciating turmoil, I was continuing to still experience quite a few other challenges that really made my head spin and question, is being an entrepreneur really worth it? Is this really worth it? And I have to tell all of you, the answer is a resounding yes. You see, through the years, I've witnessed so many great joys that have come out of great pain. I saw tremendous love and goodwill of so many who lifted me up during the darker times. I was touched by the countless people God put on my path to offer a valuable lesson, to share their own vulnerability with me, their authenticity with me. I really appreciated that. And I guess I felt how truly giving and kind the city of Chicago was, and I love this city so much. I also proudly started to witness my 5 kids adapting and growing in the face of so much adversity, while still being both joyful and thriving in school and in their lives. Then in 2018, a very happy twist, I met my incredible and supportive husband, Chris Sarpy, who was truly worth waiting a lifetime for, because he loves me for being my truest and most authentic version of myself. And just this summer, I got married, and I received the best gift, too, of another bonus child, Dylan. When Chris and I got married, I'm now the mother of 6 terrific kids. So the intro should have changed to 6, but I wanted to give you the reveal. We are a modern-day Brady Bunch, for sure. We get that a lot. Through these seasons of loss and love and change, I was able to recognize the deep value of developing a sense of resolve and grit and resilience in the wake of all that had happened to me and my family. In fact, I found that probably the greatest gift of all was the gift of perspective. So when I began my firm back in January of 2001, my first child, Emily, was a toddler, and I was also expecting my son, John Henry, who now Emily's at Ohio State, and John Henry is at Purdue, my alma mater. I knew that I needed back then to find a life where I could focus first on being a good mother and yet not abandon my professional career. I guess I felt a division, a bit of a disillusion of my personal values at the last big agency job I had. So I knew it was worth the calculated, sort of without a net risk, of leaving my senior leadership position behind to become an entrepreneur so that I could just ensure that Emily and then ultimately all of our children knew that they would always, always come first. I decided to build my family on a foundation of strong values. For me, It's kindness, creativity, passion, hustle, and integrity. I never, ever apologize for what I believe in, even if that would mean sometimes I would have to forgo a project or a client, even sometimes when money was pretty tight. I'm really proud of the fact that I bootstrapped my little basement business from just me to now the 40 talented and incredibly kind colleagues that I'm so proud to work with every single day in our offices now overlooking the Chicago River. Nor could I ever receive this type of recognition without the hundreds of national and local clients, and of course nonprofits too, that have entrusted us with their unique stories, their CEO stories, the brands that they are building. So many amazing clients of mine are actually sitting in this very room, and so I just want you to know you mean the world to me, and I appreciate you taking a chance on me. I'm also very proud of the fact that we've never ever deviated from our founding mission to always lead with kindness, even when things got tough. Yeah, after a lot of reflection, and this theme of this lunch this year is my social impact Reimagined is to build a company that always puts its core values front and center. And the many women I know and love became my lifeline during the good times and the bad. I deeply, deeply believe in the value of connecting women for a greater good, because we must make a conscious choice to do that, to celebrate one another, to support one another and their achievements, and also be ready to pick each other up when we fall. And a lot of people did come to my rescue. So mentoring and collaborating and connecting women is definitely part of my why in life. My beautiful daughter, Haley Henson, is here. I want to give her a shout out. She's here to cheer me on, as well as my young friend, Lola Baggio, who flew in all the way from Arizona with her dad because he also believes that girls rule the world. So I want you to know, yes, they do, Lola. So Haley, Lola, and everyone here in this room, never ever sacrifice who you are for what you do. Run your own race, be your authentic self, because there really is only one you out there. So before I conclude, I must seize a very rare public opportunity to personally thank 4 pivotal mentors in my life and career that are here with us today. They've never ever been together in the same room for me, and so this is like beyond meaningful and honestly surreal. These people have inspired me, guided me, empathized with me, and have taught me to be brave, take risks, and stay true to who I am. Wendy Levi Leinhart, wave your hand, Wendy, there she is. Wendy, I met at Purdue University almost 30 years ago, and she spoke in front of my class and stirred in me the absolute desire to go into public relations because I wanted to grow up to be just like her. Janet Cabot, my very first boss, she's over there as well, wave your hand. Janet taught me truly the art of strategy, as well as exemplified always grace in class. Richard Melman, founder and chairman of Let Us Entertain You, who impressed upon me, yes, he deserves a big applause. He impressed upon me, Rich, when he saw my company growing when I was small. He said, hey, be very careful, pick people that exemplify your value system, and you will be a success by doing so. So he wanted me to, define and to live my values in my business, and I always talk about that every day. And last but certainly not least, Carol Lavin-Burnick, who shows me every day what it means to be a fearless leader who is genuine and who always gives back selflessly to others without any hesitation. Simply put, each of you have made me strive to be a better version of me, so I want to say thank you. So in closing, I'm just truly humbled and honored to be amongst such other great company in the honorees today, and I just want to thank the Y for celebrating women, and thank you for this special recognition.